Sexes.
Oh yeah, welcome back to Battle of the Sexes, Battle of the Sexes.
Honestly, I'm kinda glad that we got to ditch the intros, cause man, think your smart shit is just hard nowadays. Anyways, welcome to Break Time on Westside, your number one break time podcast, coming to you from Nairobi, Kenya. The man on the mic is Sir Denver B, and this is Battle of the Sexes, episode 13. For those of you that might have probably noticed, yes, I know last week was Friday and have an episode 12. There's a very interesting reason behind that, which I'll explain on Friday. But welcome back. For those of you that only listen to Battle of the Sexes, yes, I've missed you too. And, I figured, because it's No Nut November, I should throw a nice message. For all of you that would like to, or at least are taking part in No Nut November, go fuck yourselves. Honestly, I believe that, if you have seed and you have excess, drop some. Drop some kids, if need be. And last I checked, masturbation has been considered healthy by multiple professionals. All of which I can't name because I never bothered checking. But anyways, while y'all are busy in your No Shave November, No Nut November, it's also Men's Mental Health Month, or so I heard. So if you have a nigga that might probably be going through some mental issues, be there for them. Or at least, try and remember that men also have mental issues too. Us niggas busy trying to toughen up and act hard and shit has made us, have issues being actual people, and our internals might be suffering from it. So if a nigga wants to talk, please let them talk. I think that's as far as PSAs go. Anyways, now on to the meat of the burger. Now, I was having a discussion with a certain special someone not too long ago. And she was busy talking about how, if she doesn't get how, or at least why people cheat. She's like, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't make sense why you cheat. Why wouldn't you at least go for an open relationship or just not be in a relationship at all? Which kind of begged the question of the open relationship. So I figured I might as well discuss both. Not reasons why men cheat, but, either one of those two options. Because I'm a caring individual, I actually did discuss both. Or at least I am discussing both right now. So, reasons, well, out of those two reasons, if this man went single, well, like most single guys, he wouldn't get enough pussy. He wouldn't get to drop his kids as much as he probably could if he was in a relationship. Because let's be honest, shorty's always want a nigga who's in a relationship. I don't get why. Some tell you, it's stability and shit. Some tell you, if he's got his woman, at least, if he's gonna be with you, he got you too. Others just don't want other women to prosper, and I don't know. Do gay niggas actually have that same issue? I should probably ask some. But if you're gay and you have your opinions on this, you can always hit me up on breaktime_westside on the IG page. Give me your 2 cents. Do you think the gay people have that same issue of going for men who are in relationships, or do they just prefer going for nice single men like the rest of us human beings? Or at least, we like going for single people. I'm not into men. Anyways, that aside, girls are always about this whole thing of, I want to be in a stable relationship. And the problem is, y'all keep going for niggas who are in relationships. Y'all don't want a single nigga. Apparently, niggas are attractive when they're in relationships. And I don't know, maybe it's just a concept of you like what you can have, or at least what you shouldn't have. But y'all just constantly get into this situation where you're ending up with a nigga who's in a relationship. So they end up cheating on their shorty. Then once their shorty dumps them, it's like you don't want them anymore. I don't know. It's like women just never want a man to prosper in peace. But I'm a nice person. So I figured, I'll let this one slide and just go down carefully. So, open relationships. For those of you that don't know what an open relationship is, which probably means that you're in a cave or some shit, an open relationship is simply a relationship where there are certain boundaries that are de-restricted. The main bit of the open relationship is, you can sleep around. You can fuck around. So if you're in an open relationship, you can, as in you're dating your woman, or, as a woman, you're dating your man, or I don't know, you're dating the other person, your significant other. And as much as, yes, you are dating, you can sleep around. So, you can smash a coworker, you can smash a friend, you can smash the person that you met at the bar. The only thing is, you still have to make sure you go back to your partner. Now, in an open relationship, there's a huge, and I have to stress this enough, there's a huge amount of trust that's there. Like, you all have to trust each other like 900 times more than the regular closed relationship. Because an open relationship relies on trust, communication, and, a sense of emotional stability and attachment. So when you're smashing around with other people, you smash them, but you make sure you don't catch feelings for them. You go back to your shorty, you don't pull one of those, I love you, but it's only that I'm with my shorty. If it wasn't for my baby mama or the shorty I'm with right now, I'd be with you, blah, blah, blah bullshit. No. It's pretty clear, we're in an open relationship, we fuck around. No one really has a problem with someone fucking someone else. It's just that we go back to each other and we continue to care and show affection for each other. The only thing we're allowed to do is fuck around. You can fuck everything. Just make sure you come back and you show me the real love. You feel me? It's almost like, you go and you rearrange someone's intestines, and then you come back and then you make love to your partner. Think of it like that. I think I've explained it in an incredible amount of detail. So that's kind of how an open relationship is. So with that, put down, there are a couple of FAQs out of there. I think the easiest one being, how would you know that you're in an open relationship where your partner won't cheat on you? First of all, people in open relationships do actually cheat on each other. Because just because you're allowed to, fuck around, it doesn't mean that you can't cheat on your partner. Ever since people brought out this whole thing of, there's physical cheating and there's emotional cheating, that's kind of where the line starts being drawn. Because in an open relationship, you can only cheat on your partner one way, and that's through emotional cheating. Physical cheating then exactly exists because that one was thrown out of the window the minute y'all were given permission to fuck around. So it kind of becomes easier for the regular dude. Like for me as a guy, I probably think that I'd benefit more from an open relationship than a shorty. Because shorties, they have this whole emotional bit with sex and all. Fine, yes, shorties are allowed to fuck around. It's not like it's only restricted to men, but you'd find that more shorties are into this whole thing of, it's not like they'll smash every random guy. For us guys, we can fuck every vagina under the sun if we're given the chance to. Hell, like we'll even go through the whole round again. We'll go through all of Solomon's wives and shit. But for shorties, they'd rather stick to like 3 guys that they're regularly fucking. And when you're regularly having someone drop kids in you, there's that level of connection and attachment that starts to develop. So it becomes harder for the average Sheila, Betty to pretty much, in relationship. So they can be cheated on, which is kind of what leads me on to the next question that someone asked me of like, if you're in an open relationship, can't you have like multiple open relationships? Of which I was like, that's more or less like just having friends with benefits. Because you're friends with benefits, you all are nice, cool homies, but you fuck around. It's like having multiple friends with benefits. That one's okay. It's just not advised. Because if you're friends with benefits, you'd probably trust someone well enough that, y'all can smash and shit and no one will bring up a fuss about it. But you think about the repercussions of having multiple friends with benefits. Like by multiple, I'm talking like more than 5. That's when you know that shit is just on a major scale not very safe for you as a guy. Fine, yes, you might look like a very interesting pentagram when someone's trying to map out, your lineup of the people that you've been smashing over the past few weeks. But when you think about it, it's not very safe, medically speaking. If one of y'all gets herpes, all of y'all are getting herpes. Because no one ever said that just because you're having a friends with benefits type of relationship with someone, that they're not gonna fuck around with other people. If there's an opportunity to get some, people gonna get some. So yes, it's not as safe. And I think I kind of deviated for a bit. So yeah, back to the whole, can you have multiple open relationships at once? Yes, people have done that, but no, it's not advisable because one, you're pretty much already cheating because having 2+ open relationships means that you're supposedly emotionally attached to more than one person. Meaning that you had to emotionally cheat with one person so that you can get the other person, and so on and so forth. So it kind of does tickle the mind quite a bit as to why it is you're attempting to do such. And well, yeah, that is still cheating. So why should you probably do that? How exactly would an open relationship work? Because that was like the next question. How exactly would they work? I don't know. Easily, normally, it's like most relationships. It's just that now you guys will have an extra story of, so, babe, I fucked Brian the other day. Oh, he has a tiny penis. I didn't even love it. You know, I always miss you. And y'all can have some sort of conversation regarding that, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that a lot of people who are in open relationships could be bisexual. So you're kind of allowed to explore, the other genders, or pansexual. If, you're into something else other than the opposite or the same sex. Maybe, let's say, transgenders, queer people, maybe even animals. Not that I'm the biggest fan of that. So you'd find that it becomes pretty, how would I say it? It's a pretty okay relationship. It just involves a shit ton of trust. Because fine, yes, you guys will have other stories, but you can never be too sure that someone only cares for you. Someone is only emotionally attached to you. That involves a fuck ton of trust. And no lies, I don't think there's enough of us on this planet that have that much trust in the other person in this day and age to actually permit an open relationship. I've seen polygamous marriages, and hell, I'm gonna discuss that soon. But I can't really say for a fact that, it's something that would work for a lot of people. Now, next question. Are they good? Yeah, they probably are, both sides could, get quite sexually satisfied. Because for the girlfriend in the relationship, you get fucked by a guy that you think is hot. You come back, you're still gonna get treated real nice and sweet by your man. If you're a guy, hell, you're pretty much on the market for the shorties. Every shorty likes a guy in a relationship. Like, this is where the benefits come. Like, this is where shit comes good. So you get to fuck as much as you want. So I wouldn't see why that would be a problem for a lot of us niggas. Which is why I think most guys are into having an open relationship, but with someone that they don't entirely care about. Someone who's probably been nagging them to date them or some shit. They'd be open to an open relationship so that they can continue fucking around, but still go back and get that kind of emotional touch and emotional affection from one other person. Because niggas also want that shit, just saying. Because we also have hearts. We like to hide them under, a fuck ton of chest and rib cages and shit. But we also have hearts. Legit also have hearts. So, dumbest scenarios that would probably happen if you're in an open relationship. What if you checked in and you find your girlfriend busy being whacked by another guy? Bro, if I'm in an open relationship, shit. Like, fuck. As in, whoa. That would be odd. That would be super odd. Obviously, because you're in an open relationship, you're not supposed to feel shit. Or at least you're supposed to permit it. But I tell you fuckers to make sure you do it somewhere else next time. But then again, I'm one person who isn't entirely into, like, the open relationship. Because I'd probably want some level of emotional attachment, which requires me to be also physically attached to some extent. But then again, I like to fuck around, so what the hell. Anyways, would you be open to an open relationship? Holla at me on our Instagram page, breaktime_westside. You can hit me up on Twitter at bagakthed, and on Facebook on the Breaktime on Westside Facebook page. Always put that process in that progress, or be the prevention. I'll see you later.